Welcome back to Shop Talk. I'm Racquel Rodriguez. We're talking about digital marketing. With us now is Faye Matriano. She's a group product manager at RFM Corporation. Faye is one of the first marketing practitioners to utilize digital marketing for the brand she handles. Hello, Faye.
Hi, Racquel.
Thanks for coming to the show today. Now, you have a background in psychology from Ateneo, and you've also received marketing management background from New York University.
Yeah, that's right.
Tell us how you got into marketing.
Oh, or maybe I'll tell you about how I got into marketing management.
Yes.
That would be a good story. I was in brand management for almost 10 years, and I decided to take a break. The last stint was in General Mills. I was handling Häagen-Dazs, and I was really impressed with the way the counterparts, my counterparts in Europe and Asia were doing it, like the ones from Hong Kong. I mean, they were doing all these like digital campaigns and outdoor campaigns that were really fantastic, and I was like nowhere near there. So I was like, hey, this is interesting, you know, this whole thing about digital marketing and you know how advanced they were in brand management. So I left and I took that certificate course in New York, and you know how New York is. It's very dynamic, they're really advanced and all that. And it was great. I learned a lot from the classes, from the lecturers, and also my classmates, because I had like classmates who were from Czechoslovakia and from L'Oreal New York and Mattel Mexico. There was so much to learn, and that was where I first started learning about digital marketing. I had a class in blogs, and you know how you can create business blogs, and how well written they were, and how they could actually be an avenue for marketing. And then when I came back to Manila, that's when I enrolled in Ateneo. Ateneo had a full course in digital marketing, the one that Connie was talking about earlier.
Now, coming from a brand manager background with Häagen-Dazs here, and then a marketing management background in NYU in the States, how did you see the potential of digital marketing?
Well, as Connie mentioned earlier, there are so many Filipinos in the social network sites, and so much SMS also, so much presence in SMS. There was just so much potential in mobile marketing, but I really wasn't sure how to get into it. I felt that a lot of the brands that were involved in digital marketing were a little bit high-end, and you know, we have to face the reality. We are a third world country, you know, and you would need a campaign that would reach out to the masses. So I was actually a little hesitant. I mean, I was enjoying the classes, but I wasn't sure exactly how to apply it until I did some research, and we went to some households, you know, C2D classes. And these are homes in, you know, very tight neighborhoods. You know, some of them did not have refrigerators. Some of them did not even have like the gas stove or the electric stove. They were cooking out of kerosene. Like, you know, I couldn't believe it. They seemed so backward, and yet they had laptops.
Wow.
I mean, these moms were on Facebook, they were playing Farmville, they were doing YM every day. I mean, I was like, wow, you know, the reach of internet in Philippines is really a lot better than I expected. So that's how I came about testing this campaign for Fiesta Spaghetti, and I was really blown away by the results. We just had a very simple promo pack. It basically said spaghetti pid, and you know, for 99 bucks you can get spaghetti and sauce. Just, you know, simple as that. And we put it out in Yahoo. We put it out in some websites. We had some help from AdMax Network. And in 1 month, we actually had 14 million impressions. So we had a reach of 14 million.
Wow.
And with all the advertising that we've done in ABS-CBN and GMA7 and, you know, I mean, these are the top networks, we have never had gain in our market share as much as we did.
So in your opinion, how would you say digital marketing plays a role, or how important of a role does digital marketing play in terms of making campaigns for brands successful and profitable?
Digital marketing actually magnifies the reach. I mean, every time we try to evaluate a media plan, we always talk about reach and frequency, you know, just how much of the homemakers will you be able to reach. Facebook and Yahoo and Google and all these sites just magnify that. And, you know, when you're in brand, you want as many people to be aware about your campaign as you can, right? It's all about awareness. So you can get them to try your product. And that was very, very good for us. I would actually encourage brand managers to consider digital marketing, and it's so cheap.
Now, your first digital campaign was the Fiesta Spaghetti, as you mentioned.
Yes, that's
How
right.
did you conceptualize the campaign?
Oh, it's actually, well, I have to thank Ateneo for that, and maybe the Concepcions for sending me to Ateneo to study. RFM sponsored the education, and you know, when I was in class, I was learning all these things about digital marketing, about how, you know, advanced it was, how the number of people going to internet cafes and just using laptops at home, as verified by our research, was increasing. So, you know, I was like, it really touched on my curiosity that, hey, you know, is this the right time? Maybe I can try it out, because it was really just a matter of timing. And going to the consumers, just finding out what do they really look for in a spaghetti, right? What do they look for in a sauce and in the noodles? And we came out with this value pack and advertised it on Yahoo and the other sites, and it just flew. Like, the sales were way higher than we had expected.
Now, do you have any other digital marketing campaigns in the pipeline?
I have one, yes. It's in the works. I can't talk about it now, but yes, we do have. I think the digital guys will be happy to say that I am increasing my budget for digital marketing. It used to be just so small, but because of the potential, because of the reach, then we can increase it. It used to be that in the A&P grid, the digital marketing was kind of not really considered, or if it was, it would just be like really, really small, like not a big part of the picture. But now, of course, we'll do the traditional media. We'll still have that. As Connie said, it will be there. But to supplement it with digital marketing can really amplify the success of the campaign.
Bonus, for sure. Now, you had mentioned doing a lot of research when it comes to digital marketing. And you have done some campaigns yourself. What would you say are some of your favorite digital marketing campaigns?
Oh, for me, one of the most successful in the Philippines would be Cebu Pacific. I mean, they came out with this piso fare, you know, very, very cheap plane fares, right? But if you think about it, years ago, if they ran this promo and you had to line up in a Cebu Pacific ticketing office, would you actually even participate in the promo? You wouldn't. But because they had latched on digital marketing, they have improved their website. They made online reservation very easy. Then it made it just so easy for would-be passengers to book their tickets. And today, Cebu Pacific is #1. I think that the accessibility that online advertising, that digital marketing has brought forth, has made them very, very strong. I'm a big fan. And what they've done is they've grown that. They've even done email marketing. So now, if you're a member and you would want to be a member of Cebu Pacific, you actually find out before everybody else when the promo fares will come out.
Now, what are some of the factors to consider when you're trying to make an effective and successful digital marketing campaign?
You always have to go back to the story. What's your story? I mean, for Cebu Pacific, I would think